Yes, one of the people who are bringing you the event tonight and many others from Respectable Street and more. Hi Frankie, how are you?
How you doing there?
I'm so happy to be interviewing you because you were one of the founders of the events here at Respectable Street Cafe.
Yeah, I've been doing this here in Respectable going on 6 years now.
6 years is a long time. So how did it all get started with your events that you do here?
I used to do a party a long time ago in Miami called The Church. One of my DJs, as a matter of fact, Danny Blood.
Danny Blood, yeah. So you started out in Miami. What made you branch out to come to this event and others and bring some more events out?
Basically, I fell in love with my girl, Flo, and I moved up here with her. And Rodney is one of the owners of this place. And I know Rodney for like 30 years now.
Rodney's a great guy. I've been coming to Respectables for a very long time. I've been to Vagabond. I've been to all these other spots that you guys have, and I have to say, I love them. What keeps you doing these events after so much time?
I know. I do it for the love of it, believe it or not. I like the scene. I like creating. You know, I like the music. I love the music.
I know you had an accident, and I know that it's hard for you. So the fact that you're still doing this is really, really something nice. And I just want to say thank you. Thank you for.
Thank you for doing what you do.
We appreciate what you do, and we appreciate people like you in the scene, and I think what you do keeps it going, and I think you have love for it, and we have love for it, so we really appreciate that.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Thank you, Frankie. This is Respectable Street Cafe, and I'm Electrish with Static Desires. Hello, this is Electrish with Static Desires, and I have the pleasure of speaking with Set, also known as Frank. Hey Frank, how are you?
I'm doing pretty right. I'm kind of exhausted. That was a fun show. Glad you guys are here.
That was an amazing show. I saw you performing. We recorded some of your set.
Awesome.
That was incredible. So tell me about Witch House, the genre that we are shown that you're a part of. Can you describe it for me, your sound?
All right, this is good because I can explain it. Like in 2018, I just started making music because I had a horrible breakup, and what better way to express yourself than through art? So I started making music, and eventually I played it for some friends, and they're like, "Oh, that's Witch House," and I was like, "Okay." So I started looking into it, and I found a lot of artists, and I came across this one particular one, Sidewalks and Skeletons.
I love Sidewalks and Skeletons.
And that like just a rabbit hole, looking through all like the whole spectrum of the genre, so to speak. And through his playlist section on Spotify, I found all these artists, and also the genre wave, which is an upcoming, I guess. It kind of like evolved out of Witch House. Witch House, from what I've been told, started in 2010. But like I said, what I make is almost like non-genre. You know,
I agree.
My influences start from like disco to metal to, you know, obviously gothic industrial is what I originally started DJing in the 90s. And I've had such a crazy like spectrum of music from then. I'm not going to tell you guys how old I am, but I've
No
been
worries.
around for quite some time. I just don't age.
Well, I think it's great to blend a lot of different genres into one with your music, and I think that Witch House is also sort of a spooky kind of a genre, but it's also very, very true to the house roots as well. So I love it. It's very danceable.
So,
It's a little spooky.
yeah.
It's a little sexy, but I think it's amazing. And the fact that you're out in West Palm Beach doing your thing, this is your first Florida appearance. Well, your second technically, because you did
first time in
Orlando.
Florida, though, yeah.
Yeah. I think it's amazing, and I think that you're very well received in this area because it's very unique. And I appreciate that
I
you...
used to DJ around here. I used to DJ at the Kitchen Club. I used to live down here a long time ago. That's pretty much where I know Frankie and the promoters here. And when I started the Set project, I started signing other artists like Dream Black, Persona, Hazard. God, there's so many. I don't want to leave anybody out. I used to either... Anyhow, we've created this kind of like cocktail of music that incorporates the witch house aesthetic, so to speak, with, you know, the pagan imagery and all that. And don't take yourself too serious, please. Like you know, like try to enjoy life. I don't want people to experience like what I felt when I wrote songs and stuff. Like, you know, it's just... But anyhow, I'm sidetracking.
Well, thank you so much for speaking with me. I'm Electrish with Static Desires, and this is Frank from Set.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure.
The pleasure is mine.
This program deals with devil worship and satanic beliefs. It contains explicit scenes and descriptions of violent crimes and rituals. Because of the program's theme and controversial subject matter, parental discretion should be exercised.
Death, be not proud. Though some have called thee mighty and dreadful, thou art not so. Though soonest our best men with thee go, rest of their bones and souls delivery. But those thou dost thinkest thou dost overthrow, die not, poor death. Nor canst thou kill me.
I was only 21 when I died.
ежедневно испытываю беспокойство. Иногда это потрясающе. Я сам медитирую и обнаруживаю, что плаваю в темной бездне. В этой пропасти я нахожу сатану. Ежедневно испытываю беспокойство. Иногда это потрясающе. Я сам медитирую и обнаруживаю, что плаваю в темной бездне. В этой пропасти я нахожу сатану.
Any stress in this writhing phase will trip this man to a bad trip. He will have the same effect as the man who is given the material and doesn't know he's getting it. He will be terrified. He's not seeing pretty visions, he's seeing monsters. He's losing his mind and he feels it going. Feels it going. Feels it going.
does not give the potential of the microchip or the silicon revolution. Look how he spends his time. 43 species of parrots. Nipples for men. Slugs. He created slugs. They can't hear, they can't speak, they can't operate machinery. I mean, are we not in the hands of a lunatic?
Hello, my name is Francois. I perform as Set. Like most of you, I suffered anxiety and chronic depression. This is a brutal reality brought on by massive social media use, which always brings in feelings of solitude and failure, especially when seeking out affection and acceptance from others. I am close to giving up. My nights are filled with emptiness and thoughts of no hope. All I have is my music and my friendly. My music is my soul. My music is my spirit. My music will be my ghost. Ghost, my ghost, my ghost, my ghost.
Place us in a position of sovereignty, that we might look down upon our inferiors and cast their kin into the morass of mediocrity where they belong. The creativity and the very essence of resourcefulness and survival that is the heart and the very soul of the Satanist.
Perhaps you had better start from the beginning. Where did it all begin?
before, I didn't want you to read this crap. I never saw such rotten crap in my life. Where do you get this shit? Who sells it to you? I'm talking to you, young man. You want to answer me when I'm talking to you. You remember who puts the friggin' bread on the table around here, don't you?
Stan, don't be too hard on him. All the kids read him.
My boy isn't all the kids. Want to know where this is going, Billy? In the garbage. Right into the friggin' garbage. Now, you got any smart mouth about that?
No, it's any worse than the books you keep in your dresser, those ones under your underwear, those sex books.
Dan, you didn't have to...
Get him? Not only do I find out he's reading this crap, he's a goddamn Lock in.
So plenty. I love you. You belong to me.
People don't belong to people.
Of course they do.
I'm not going to let anyone put me in a cage.
I don't want to put you in a cage. I want to love you.
The same thing.
No, it's not.
I'm like cat here. We're a couple of no-name slobs. We belong to nobody and nobody belongs to us. We don't even belong to each other.